shout out to the tens of thousands of proud Aussies who marched against our immigration policy over the weekend. Families, veterans, mums and dads, everyone stood tall because they love their country and they demanded a stop to mass immigration. And then guess who rocked up and decided to cause absolute chaos in the streets of Melbourne? The non-binary, Australia-hating, flag-burning thugs. Right, and all these roaches, all they wanted to do was harm children, women, families. These people are sick, mentally ill cowards that wanted to attack children, right? And salute to all you police officers out there who put their body in harm's way, and to the head cop who came out and finally labeled left-wing radicals as the violent problem. Now, these Antifa terrorist thugs, they aren't your average protesters. They're a funded, coordinated terror machine. And Antifa, what does that stand for? Anti-fascist. Well, that's a lie. They're the real fascists. They're just too dumb to see it. And America just branded them as terrorists. And Australia needs to follow suit. Because yesterday just wasn't a counter-protest. It was a calculated, well-planned assault and attack on our nation. You know, yesterday a leftist thug got on his scooter and decided to run down families who were marching for Australia. Right, there were women, children and families in that crowd. And Vic Poll, they confirmed yesterday, it was only the left-wing lunatics that came with violence. And these terrorists, they need defeating. Tapes need to be studied, people need to be ID'd, and doors kicked in and houses need to be raided. We are dealing with a terrorist organization on sovereign land. And police must get these people, drag them in front of court so they can have their day. And you know where all this enabled from? Schools and universities and a weak, pathetic government. Schools and universities are now brainwashing our kids into fake wannabe radicals. And combine that with a gutless government and gutless politicians that refuse to condemn left-wing violence. And don't think this is over. Channel 7, Channel 9, Channel 10, the ABC, you left-wing shills, not journalists. Well, you showed your true colors, didn't you? Not airing the part where the Victoria police officer said that it was left-wing violence. My platforms crushes your sad, pathetic, dying ratings. And tomorrow, I am coming for how you covered this march. And I am going to expose every single lie you said. Because we are the media now. And when you left-wing shills won't even say that it was Antifa that brought the violence, you have chosen your side. And the silent majority is rising because we are fed up of the lies and gaslighting and violence brought against us. When you rock up to a protest where women and children are there and you try and attack them, well, guess what? The left, they may be more willing, but the Australian spirit and the right, well, they're more capable. What's your thoughts?